Hey everyone, it's I, the Reverend Godfather, aka the Martinsburg Madman, also the main host and frontman for the Long Coat Mafia podcast. And as by the title above this video, we got our May Wondrous One Shot in from Dungeon in a Box, finally. Now, some of you that may be coming from the Dungeon in a Box fan group on Facebook, you might have seen my post in regards to this not coming in on the day that the post office said it was delivered due to the tracking number. Thankfully, my neighbor had it. Shout out to them. Because it was a new postal carrier in the area, and because somehow the postal carriers in here can't look right for some reason. And for those of you not coming from that group, I posted up like most packages that are like this, whether it be Loot Crate, Geek Fuel, what have you, they include a tracking number so you can pretty much tell when it arrives. And what happened with me, the label on this right here, was printed up on the 2nd of May. And for a period of well over a week, it pretty much was saying, well, the post office was saying, we don't know. DHL is pretty much saying tracking, not so much tracking number, but their net was saying website. What website? It wasn't a 404, but it was, we can't find this whole aspect of tracking page that you so seek. And when it finally, earlier this morning, Saturday morning, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, I checked the tracking, and I was like, let me check on it. And it said, guess what? Your package was delivered on Friday. And I was like, hey, I saw nothing in my mailbox because this fits in my mailbox. And I was like, Christ, there's an upside to this. They could have gotten a new postal carrier and they gave it to my neighbor instead, who tends to snag the packages before I do and holds them for me until I get home. And there's the downside. The downside is that one of the local younger riffraffs had decided to be a porch pirate that day and take this. And it's going to come off as, aspect, but the group of riffraff that is in this neighborhood, I won't go on that, but they've openly stated that they wanted to hurt animals, rob homes, do a lot of nefarious things. So a lot of other folks around here wouldn't put it past them to do something like that. As a matter of fact, one of them tried to set fire to the wooded area that's near my home. But beside the point, back to this. So I'm happy my neighbor had it. And for those of you out there coming here and checking this out, Dungeon in the Box is a monthly subscription service that has several options. One option is their story art version. They are currently starting up their, or at least the folks that backed their season 4 campaign have started getting their boxes. We didn't back that because when they were doing it, we didn't have because they were pretty much asking for close to $300. I couldn't afford that at the time, and part of me had the perfect foresight and was like, well, they do offer a payment plan, but I don't see myself being able to pay $40, $50 a month when this thing drops. And sure enough, I lost my job. I have a new job, but it doesn't, since I didn't know when they'd be taking money out or want their money, that was not that would be an issue. So I stuck with the Wondrous One Shots. The season stuff, so they might still be sending out season 3 stuff, or when you sign up you get season 3 stuff, or you could choose the Wondrous One Shot. Now the season 3 stuff, or their season stuff, it's a complete story arc. Instead of getting a thick book, you get a small 12-page, 20-page kind of book. You'll see it when we open this up, and you'll get skinny minis, one free mini, maps, and you get the digital aspect of things, including music and virtual tabletop tokens. On the Wondrous One Shot side, and I might as well get into opening it for you guys and gals. On the Wondrous One Shot side, you get the book, the maps, and the skinny minis. You don't get a free actual 3D mini. It does come, these books, the Wondrous One Shots do come with a digital version, but it comes with the book, a PDF book, level adjustment guide, a lore, and it comes with the maps, and that's it. No virtual tabletop tokens for what's inside the box. I think that's a little, I won't say scummy, but I think that's a kind of a hard, depending on who you talk to, a kind of why you do it with the seasons but not with the Wondrous One Shots. But as with this, the other downside with the Wondrous One Shots is that if you go on their website, they offer up a extra large piece, or sometimes it's like a 3D map piece that you can put on the map, or it's a extra very big mini, like a dragon or a golem, or it's just something that might be the size of this box. And the thing is, when you have the subscription, you have to pay extra on a monthly basis for that piece. It's not included. I think that's a point in the don't get this column. But if you're a season subscriber, you could easily buy the whole thing. Meaning if you miss a month, you can buy the whole box, including the extra large. But the thing is, with their new website, you can't buy past boxes. Meaning, as of right now, this box might be my last box for a while because of funds. And if I choose to sign up again, any boxes I missed, let's say I won't be able to get the box that will be released in June. Let's say I missed the one that is coming out for July. I'm going to be missing 2 boxes. And if I sign up in August for their third box, that one that comes out for August, I'm not getting it. Because if I went back in, or I should say, if I re-sign up for the August box, the 2, one for June, one for July, I can't go back and buy those if I have the money. Nor can I buy extra maps, extra skinny minis, so forth and so on. And this is how it's wrapped in, and this time around black tissue paper, and it looks like, yep, because in previous videos I've put up saying that a few months ago, due to various reasons, from global warming to we wanted, pretty much, even though they cited global warming, they pretty much did it so they could save money, my guess is, and that you could, if you signed off, didn't acknowledge that you wanted them, but you found out that you needed them, you'd have to go to their Skinny Minis website to get them, and that I'm talking about a sheet of these stands. But since I'm one of the few people that decided, you know what, I want as many of these stands as possible just in case. So here it is. We'll bring it up. We have cards. Put this back in here. Now I missed out on this month's extra piece, because last month when everything came due, I was flat ass broke, and as of right now I might be flat ass broke for the next couple of months due to the fact I need a new laptop, and I don't have the money to go out and buy up a brand new laptop. That being said, if you want to help support this channel, there will be a GoFundMe link in the description down below. Feel free to tap that link and shoot us a couple of bucks if you are inclined. If you are as po as we are at this channel, share the video, etc., etc. Not only does it help us with the algorithms, it just gets the word out for our fundraiser to help us offset the cost of a brand new laptop or a new-ish laptop as a pawn shop find. So, but either way, we didn't get the big mini for this month, but here is the current set of skinny minis. One thing I'll say is that the quality of the minis have stayed the same, but how the quality control of them have kind of declined, because many of folks have said, hey, I got my skinny minis in and they're not in the sheet. They pretty much fell out. And if you've seen our Kickstarter video, you would have seen that and heard me kind of complain about how, well, some of the skinny minis were all over the place because they fell out of the holder. And you saw me hold these cards, and part of the Days of Peace, that's this month's title. We'll open this up and show you. You have 5 cards, and it's Game Master reference cards, or character cards, role cards as they're told on the back. You have a GM reference card that's double-sided, front, back, and here's the first role card, and there's the description on the back. And I wonder if they had I gotta check if I have the digital copy for this to see if they included the role cards in this. And here's the second. Well, they're all they're all the same. Okay, but the I guess they're each different. And if you have up to, I guess, 5 people, I have to take a look at the book. Each person will have a card, or if they have a role, and they will have a secret action. Oh, 5, including the GM. So if you have 4 players in regards to it, and so you want the delegates to attain peace by this day 5. And for the Peacekeeper and the Saboteur. So each one of these cards, one's for the GM. You got one for the Peacekeeper, one for the Saboteur, and you have one for an Awakener, and another for Nature's Envoy. So I like to touch, but the thing is the size of postcards. So if I want to put this in my own book, or like a binder or something like that, I have to get like postcard holders for these. I believe so. I think this is about the size of a postcard. Nice cardstock on it. But that being said, if you do choose to get Wondrous One Shots or the season stuff, coin holders work the best for these, for the skinny minis. You could buy them through Amazon. If you want the links, let me know in the description down below, and I'll be more than happy to reply to it with a link to the ones I get off of Amazon. Save your money, folks. The sheets that Skinny Mini, Dungeon in the Box and Skinny Mini sells are the same price that what Amazon sells on their site for the coin holders. And if you get the coin holders, you can use regular binders. You don't have to spend the extra $10, $15 from Skinny Mini to buy their binder. So keep that in mind. That's just one fellow's opinion. Now for the book, as you heard me state in regards to the book, they're about 12 to 15 pages long. And everything has a digital copy. Comes with a map. So blow away, do that. Here's the book. Like I said, with the season stuff, you get a book about like this. It's maybe about 8 inches long, 6 inches, maybe 6 inches, 8 inches tall, maybe 6 inches wide. So take that as you will. And it's about 12 pages thick. And again, what I tend to do with either a binder or something similar, what I do is, like with the binder, let's go with the binder. I put this in a page holder that you get at Walmart for like $10. This goes in, this is a map, we'll show this in a second. This goes in a page holder. Something like these will go in a postcard holders, and the Skinny Minis will go into coin holders. And I'll print out the level adjustment guide, the lore, and this book, because I get things digitally, and thus everything will be in that book, and it's at hand. I don't have to flip through this, and it's like having another book in hand. But here's you get tables, what to do, and yes, you're going to need the DM's guide, or I should say the GM's guide, and maybe the player's handbook to sometimes run these. So consider picking up the GM's got the monster manual, the GM got Dungeons and Dragons GM guide, and the player's handbook for these as well. All of that you could either pick up at your local game shop or through Amazon. I do support you going to your local game shop. And here are the maps. Here is the back side of this one. Because that's where we're at. Or say the bottom level. And here is the top level. Or vice versa. I think this might be the bottom level. But either way, depending on how you want to look at it. Yeah, this is the first floor. And this is the second floor. Now, granted, you could probably print out these, go to a local printer. I'll say go to a local printer to print out the maps because, well, if you go to Office Max, you might not be able to print it out because of so-called copyright infringement. Ooh. Yet a lot of independent places might say, hey, you're more than welcome to print up our maps at a printer or something like that. And if you get the digital copy, is that a train? But a place like Dungeon and Box might say don't print up because they want you to buy the actual maps. But either way, that's it for this video right now. Please consider, before the train comes, please consider liking and commenting on this video. Support our GoFundMe to help support the channel. Yeah, we should do a Patreon, but listen to our audio content. Links are all down below. Check us out. Again, I'm out. See you next video. And by the way, this might be our last Dungeon in a Box Wondrous One Shot recording for a long while. So take care, but stay tuned. Don't forget, we'll still have other videos on this channel. Take care.